Hello. It has been a little while. So we've obviously got back from Scotland, the truck is back at the farm, and we're doing a few of the sort of errandy stuff, some of the tying up some of the loose ends. But I will say there's been a major development in the storage situation. Bear with me. We've got some overhead cupboards. They look really smart. Happy with those. Obviously there's the door to go on, but we just filled in all the holes, sand them down, paint them. Craig will put the doors on next week. He's got a night shift tonight. And then we are also making some really important modifications.
Yes, we're doing some mods to the braking system. So we've got an exhaust brake kit. It's off a DAF LF. We're going to, with the help of some others, other DAF owners, we're going to retrofit an exhaust brake or a retarder just to help the brakes, because the brakes on this truck are pretty pants, if I'm honest with you. So yes, we've got a kit for that, so we're going to do that. Going to change all the water pipes on the engine and all the air pipes as well. I got some new pipes for that because the ones on the truck are the original ones and they're over 20 years old. So yeah, so lots to do.
In terms of the inside of the truck, now that these overhead cabinets are done, we'll be putting some over on the kitchen side. Getting them painted and pretty, but otherwise there isn't actually a lot to do in the inside. We've got some of the kitchen cabinets and drawers to put in, obviously. Still can't get hold of any LPG, although I am told there is somewhere in Widnes, so I'm going to have a look and try and find that. Once that's done, we can start fitting the underneath cabinets for the kitchen. The electric cupboard we could do something with, but we're not in a hurry for. Yeah, we can plan maybe a weekend at some point once all this stuff's tidied up and the tools are packed away again. We shall see. Craig has finished the cabinets, the upper cabinets. It just looks so completely different in here again. And they're really smart. Look at those. Loads of space. And I mean, that's it. There isn't really much else to talk about. And he's also attached the ladder to the wall here, so we'll be able to reach in through the door and take that off. I say we, I mean he will be able to, because, you know, I can't reach anything. But it's really smart. Next up, these cupboard doors and some of them. We need to start the storage under here as well, but absolutely love our little home.
So you can see the exhaust brake addition down the bottom there, and you can see that we've shortened the downpipe to add that in. Now the actuator is located on a mount by the gearbox, and that feeds off one of the air tanks. Now the electrics run along up. I've tapped into, you can see it just there behind the accelerator pedal, tapped in behind the accelerator pedal, and it's wired into the brake switch. So the way it works is I've got a toggle switch in the cab which switches it on or off, disconnects the electrics. Switch that on, and then when I apply pressure to the brakes, it automatically kicks the exhaust brake in, and it does make a massive difference. So it is worthwhile doing it. Also had a clean on top of the engine. As you can see, I have got a leak on one of the rocker covers, one of those two just there, so I need to take those off and put new gasket seals on, which I've got. And I've got new rubber hoses for all the air pipes and the water pipes, and those will be changed in the new year. And I need to change the oil filter and do an oil change. Lots to do. Okay, so we've also got additional 4 60-watt panels to go on the roof. So we're going to have one here, one over that side, and then 2 up by the max air fan. I'll give us an extra 240 watts, which will go on a separate system. We've got our existing 3000 watt inverter, solar charger, all singing, dancing. And those 4 panels and that 240 watt additional will go through this MPPT, which will sit on the side here, and be an additional system, so that if that should fail or we have a problem with a panel upstairs on the roof, we still got charge going in. Stuff everywhere.
Well, you can see it, so you didn't really need to make reference to that.
I was standing on it. So, yeah. So it's been a while.
And it's been 6 weeks since I've been down here. Since then we've got cabinets, which I've just, yeah, I can't believe it. It looks all different entirely again. We've got an exhaust brake.
We have.
And yeah, so I want to start with a bit of an apology from us, in a sorry not sorry kind of way.
Yes.
Not filming has really enabled us to get a lot done.
Definitely. Less pressure. I haven't had a lot of time to be honest with you, so I have been working a lot. I've been out driving, in between my normal job, trying to do this. I've got 2 days off in December basically, or 3. So we are flat out trying to bank all that money to make the dream become a reality. So yeah, and it's just been easier for me not to film and just to crack on. And I've done a lot by not filming, so I do apologise.
But also not really.
Not really, because I got a lot done. So yeah.
Yeah. But it's been really good, and I've made great progress. The inside is looking so close to finished. We've literally just got the electrical cupboard, front door to go on, and some storage racking out in there. Underneath the kitchen. Yeah, we're not in a hurry to do that, are we?
In Kerry's eyes, there's not a lot to do, but in my eyes, there's a lot to do.
Yeah, well, that's your catchphrase. A lot to do.
There's a lot to do. So, got the waste to do, the gas to rig in. I've got all my electrics to sort out because everything's just temporarily wired into the fuse boxes. I'm gonna have a big control panel. It's gonna be like something off of the Starship Enterprise. So yeah, lots to crack on with, lots to do on the engine. Need to service the truck. You need to sort the brakes out further. So
but I do want to
reline the pads.
Pay a little
homage
to the work that's been done over the last 12 months. I'm going to stick a little montage in just now, actually, just some photos of where we started.
Everyone likes a montage.
Everyone loves a montage.
There's a song in there, that montage.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. So I'm going to stick a little montage in. Enjoy.
So as you can see, it's been a hell of a journey so far. Still not finished, got lots to do. A few thank yous. One to Kerry for my patience, because
My patience.
yeah, your patience for me. That's correct. Yes.
You don't have patience. Go
Because
on.
I have got a short temper span, and when things go wrong, I do throw my toys well out the pram. So yeah, so thank you. And also to a few special people who have helped with that exhaust brake. I'm not going to mention any names, but you know who you are.
Yeah.
I will say, anybody who's got a DAF and is wanting to fit that exhaust brake, do it. It's not as hard as it looks. I'm not technically minded. It took me a while to get my head around it, but it is actually quite a simple thing to do. So do it if you want to do it. It's good.
Yeah.
And it makes a wicked noise. Something like that.
Just like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Also, we are nearing our 12-month countdown day.
We are. Not long.
Not long at all. So,
Not long at all.
so,
Oh, keep going, keep going. Keep going, come on.
between now and the end of December next year, we are working hard, we are banking the money, we are planning our travels, our trip, our route plan. It's kind of loose, but you know, we know where we want to go, places we want to explore. Research, putting things in place, selling a house.
Yeah, that's the biggest one, is selling the house and when to sell it as well.
So,
yeah.
that's us for the next 12 months. For now, we are going to take a little break.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick things off in January. So
Yeah.
start again in January. Splitting my time between doing the work to the engine and everything and getting this finished. There's a lot to do. I need to replace this panel because I kind of like butchered it trying to get the overhead cupboards in. But I think we're nearing the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. The light is getting very bright at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Have a wonderful Christmas and a fabulous New Year.
Oh, one more thing. Sorry.
Oh.
Massive thanks to Batteries and Solar.
Oh, yeah.
This kiddie won the competition.
So, Craig just won a £500 batteries and solar prize setup thing.
Solar setup for their birthday competition. Thanks so much, Batteries and Solar.
How are you feeling?
I won a solar setup, which was worth around £500. Now, believe it or not, just before we were talking about buying more solar stuff to increase our wattage. And yeah, I entered this competition, not thinking anything of it. Got an email, I won. So thanks so much to Batteries and Solar. Very proud. Never won anything in my life. So yeah, it was interesting. I've not won anything in my life.
Well, I mean...
I didn't win you, did I? I didn't win.
Do you feel like
won.
you're winning?
No,
I won.
You won. You anyway. Let's just crack on. Right. So yeah. Until next year.
Merry Christmas and a fabulous New Year, and we shall see you at some point in January.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a